James. Am I?
No. You're alive. You're safe now. Take a deep breath, Angie. The worst is over. At least for now.
That hook should have killed me. And yet, I'm standing here talking to you and I feel no pain. How is that even possible?
I'd say, even in the worst nightmare, you get to have that one time the luck's on your fucking side. Don't you think you deserve that?
I killed the sculptor. I thought he'd never die, but I was faster than him. Are you really here?
I think so, but I feel like we don't have a lot of time. I'd like to hold you in my arms one last time, just in case we wake up and find it was all just a dream. I've missed you, Angie. Those 2 years we had together. They were the best years of my life.
I'm scared, James. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I used to pretend I was strong. I tried to be there for you, to support you. But when you died, it felt like I died with you. Nothing mattered to me. I was a broken fucking shell.
I'm sorry. I didn't want that.
Did you know I got sick with cancer too? Yeah. I'm dying. And I can't even blame anyone. Because I did this all to myself by smoking all those fucking cigarettes. I tried to end my life too.
That's just... Fuck's sake, Angie. Why? Why would you do that?
I was so confused. But it didn't work, okay? So for now I'm just hanging around. Waiting.
Waiting. Yeah. I remember that. Just waiting and waiting and waiting.
How did you get here?
I'm not really sure. I've been away, wandering the empty streets of a city I didn't know. I was cold and lost. But then I found something, and I instantly knew that it belongs to you. I had to give it to you.
What is it?
I'll take you to it in a minute. It's a reminder that sometimes not everything's fully lost.
Remember how happy we used to be?
I didn't think it was possible to fall for someone like that. Like in the movies.
A lonely young nurse meeting a handsome stranger.
Who also happened to be her patient.
We didn't care about any of that.
I wish we could say the same about your matron.
Yeah, but she was just jealous. She probably wanted you for herself.
Oh, I looked like a fucking rock star back then, but a dying man isn't exactly the best husband material. Even for your matron.
You were in remission. We thought...
Well, shit happens, don't it?
Yeah.
Do you ever regret, any of this? getting involved with me on the level we did, just to get your heart broken?
What sort of stupid question is that? I'm not even gonna answer that. You know, there was something about you I could not resist. It was like kissing a vampire. You know it's a terrible idea, but you do it anyway.
I'll take that. But only because I love vampires.
I know you do.
Shit, I wish I was a vampire now.
Yeah. So do I. Vampires don't get cancer. I don't want to die, James. I'm not ready for it. I found Burnhouse Lane and discovered its secrets. I can survive this. There's a cure. I've almost got it. But sometimes, deep down, I start thinking, and it feels like I've been sent on a fool's errand. All this stuff can't be real. How could it? It's fucking ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. You've said you've almost got it. It would be crazy to give up now.
And what if I lose?
Then we'll worry about plan B. But right now, it's time. We must go. Close your eyes and count to 5. I've got a little surprise for you. Something that'll put a big smile on your face.
5.
Turn around.
Moonlight! But how? You were dead.
Come on, Angie. Do I really have to remind you how many lives cats have? I knew I had to bring him back to you as soon as I saw him. A friend you'd lost. A friend reborn. He'll guide us through the dark. All we need to do is follow him and stay inside his light. Or else the darkness will take us.
You should know that I'm friends with darkness nowadays.
Really?
I'm a big girl. Doesn't scare me anymore.
The darkness I'm talking about isn't just the absence of light, Angie. It's a state of mind.
Exactly. And she's my friend. I call her Brenda.
Yeah, well, stay close then, or you'll make Brenda very, very angry.
James? No.
I was waiting for you and I dozed off, I guess. You did take a long time getting here, to be fair.
I didn't realize I was on a timer. It was hard enough getting here. Getting here in one piece, anyway.
You've come a long way, haven't you? I honestly thought you'd give up by now. But you are a persistent one. 4 tasks completed. What can I say? Impressive. But you're not quite done yet.
Sometimes I don't know if I should thank you or punch you.
You wouldn't do that. I might look like a monster, but you know that deep down I'm just a cat, and cats are many things. But they're never evil.
That's not what I heard.
Really? And who's spreading these false rumors?
The dog owners?
Ah, yes, they would. But no one takes them seriously, do they? Listen, it's time for the final task. Are you ready for it?
No, but give it to me anyway.
Then listen carefully. You must tell someone the whole truth about yourself. The good and the bad. And all the dirt. Like you would to a best friend, if you had one, of course. But you can't hide anything. It won't work if you do.
Why? What's the point of this?
You must rid yourself of all this baggage. You people hold on to it for way too long.
They're all a bunch of idiots. There's no one I can trust on that bloody farm.
That can't possibly be true.
They don't give a flying fuck about me.
They're all flawed, that's for sure. But that's just a human thing, isn't it? You're all broken inside, always looking for another war to wage. Try to let go of that for a moment. I'm sure that if you take a good look around, you can find someone who'll lend a friendly ear.
Well, even if I do, how will I know if I've told him everything?
You'll know because once it's done, a man called Mr. Fox will arrive at the farm. Let him in. He'll be so hungry he could eat a horse. Offer him food, but never speak to him. Do you understand? You cannot say even a single word to Mr. Fox or, well, just don't. He's very peculiar about it.
Fine, I'll try to keep my mouth shut.
Once Mr. Fox is fed, he will go, and you will follow him to a place on the moors. He'll show you a spot where you must dig a hole and recover a treasure buried underground. With that in your possession, you will finally be able to remove the illness from your body. Oh, he will also require a drop of your blood, so don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, I got it. I think.
Good. Go back now, get some rest. You're gonna need it.
Richard!
Go on, hop on his back. He won't bite. He's here to take you home.
I'm glad you're here, nurse.
Why?
I wanted to apologise for, accusing you of Richard's death. I was being an arsehole.
What?
Arsehole. I was an arsehole.
Yeah, I heard you. I just wanted you to say it again.
I was wrong. And I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
What?
Forgive me.
It's alright, Kieran. I forgive you. Sometimes we all say things we don't mean. You just really loved that horse, didn't you?
I did, as a matter of fact. This here is Richard's wake. Join us. Let's drink in his memory.
I don't think so, Kieran.
Come on, nurse. Red or white? Or do you prefer beer?
I'm not a big drinker. Besides, I need a clear head for now.
Then take a bottle with you for later. Go on, it's on me.
You're drunk.
Not really. But I'm getting there.
Come on. I'm sure George wouldn't approve of you throwing parties under his roof.
He's so deaf he won't hear a thing. But ask him yourself if you want. Last time I saw him, he was in the garden.
Turn it off, will you? It's too loud.
You gotta speak up. I can't hear you.
The music, it's too...
I know. This song fucking rocks.
Jenny, we need to talk.
What? Speak up, girl. I can't hear you.
Turn it off.
No. Why?
It's so loud, the walls are shaking.
So, what's it to you?
This is George's house. It's disrespectful. You can't do this.
George is cool. He doesn't mind.
We need to talk.
Now?
Now!
But what about the party?
Come on, you'll be back before you know it.
I guess, but... Hey, do you have any cigarettes? I'd really like to smoke one.
Sure.
Sweet! Then, wait for me behind the barn. You know, where Robert died.
Richard!
What?
The horse's name was Richard.
Yeah, whatever. Just wait for me by the barn. I'll be there in a minute.
Well?
What?
The cigarette. You said I could have one.
Oh, right. I did, didn't I? Here.
Oh. This is heaven. Oh, why did I ever quit?
Jenny, there's something I want to talk to you about. I'm not sure if I fed Richard the way I was meant to.
Wait. Who is Richard again?
The horse?
Oh, right. Oh, sorry. Too much wine makes me forget stuff. By the way, I'm trying to get Kieran drunk so he would tell me more about the bunker door in the basement. He's lived on this farm for a long-ass time, right? He's gotta know something. Another few drinks and he'll spill it all to me like a good little girl.
Remember when I told you that I have cancer?
Cancer? Yes. But didn't you say you were getting better?
No? This is incurable, inoperable lung cancer. It'll keep growing until it kills me.
Are you sure? You don't look like you're dying to me.
Wait, what? Of course I'm sure. Just because there's no blood pouring out of my eyes and I don't crawl on the floor doesn't mean that I'm fine. For now.
I don't believe you. My pap had cancer, and he looks like Uncle Fester. You know, from the Addams Family. And he puked a lot.
That's because you probably had chemo. I'm not doing it. It's too late. And I've seen what it does to people. I don't want to die stuck in a hospital bed.
I know a good doctor in LA. I'll give you his number when I get back home.
You don't understand? This can't be cured. Not by the doctors, anyway. I killed someone. It was in self-defense, and I...
Please stop. I don't want to know.
But...
My lawyer always warns me to stay away from this sort of stuff. No offense, Angie. I get it. You did some bad shit. Didn't we all? But I'll be damned if I get dragged to court as a witness for something you did. It could potentially ruin my career. So, you know. Just keep your mouth shut and you'll be all right, I'm sure.
I want to live, but I don't even know how to anymore. I can feel the doom clock ticking above my head and it's driving me insane. I should make a bucket list like other people do, to live while I still can. Do cool, crazy stuff like bungee jumping or swimming with fucking dolphins. But instead, here I am. Unable to accept what's coming, desperately trying to cheat death. But no one has that kind of power. Least of all me.
Hey! I swam with dolphins in the Bahamas last year.
What?
Uh-huh. Did you know? The dolphins don't really smile. I mean, they look like they do. But they don't. It's just the shape of their face.
Do you even listen to what I'm trying to say?
I'm doing my best. But I don't really understand why you've decided to tell me your entire life story all of a sudden. Can't it wait till tomorrow or something?
No!
Why not?
Because I'm fucking dying.
We're all dying. But we're not dead yet, are we? By the way, when dolphins die, imagine this. They still smile.
That's great, Jenny. That's great. I don't really have any friends. I mean, I have colleagues from work. Well, mostly just Tracy, because working for the agency, I travel a lot, covering shifts in hospitals and nursing homes all across the country. The pay's good, but you don't really get enough time to bond with anyone. This job here is quite different. I don't usually spend that long in one place.
Angie? Why are you telling me this?
I just need a friend, I guess. A real one. But I don't think it will be you.
Excuse me?
We're similar age. We both saved each other from danger. It would make perfect sense for us to be friends. But I'm really not feeling it. You're obnoxious, selfish, vain, and you're rude. Completely unbearable. You're annoying. You think the whole world should be at your feet because you're famous. But guess what? I've never watched any of your bloody movies, and I couldn't give two fucks about your celebrity status. You just want your drugs, and now you're trying to kill those cravings with alcohol. That's pretty obvious to me. But I won't judge you. I just wish you could come down from your throne for a moment and speak to me like we're equals. Because fuck, I could really use a friendly soul right now.
Yeah, you're right. Whatever this is, it's not working. You think you've got me all figured out, but you don't know shit. And it's fine. I don't give a damn about this place. And I don't give a damn about you and your fucking cancer. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if you made it all up just to get some attention.
And what in God's name happened to you?
Jenny pushed me into a puddle.
Yeah, I figured it had something to do with her. That young lady can be lovely and charming when she wants to, but I'm starting to think she's nothing but trouble.
She's just dealing with some problems at the moment. I thought I could help her, but I was wrong.
She'll be fine. Women like her always come out on top. But who's gonna help you?
Me?
Look, I might be old, but I'm not blind. It's time to open this big bag of worries. You've been carrying it around for weeks.
Alright. I'll tell you. There's a disgusting, ugly cancer growing inside my chest. It's here to kill me. And there's nothing I can do to stop it. I probably shouldn't even be here, but I'd convinced myself that I should do this one last job. I thought this would pay for the trip my late husband always dreamed of. Japan. It always seemed so cool. But now that I think about it, it's not even my dream. Do I really want to go there? Or am I desperately trying to run away from people saying they're sorry and the way they look at me? To hide and pretend that I'm still fine and nothing's happened. And yes, I was married. It felt real. It was real. But my husband was a sick man. We both knew our time was short, and no matter how loved he made me feel, I accepted we wouldn't live happily forever after. And yet, it still surprised me how quickly it all happened. Suddenly, I was alone. But I promised James that I would be strong, and I was determined to keep that promise no matter what. I made an effort to get dressed every morning, to eat, to go to work, knowing that in time the pain would become easier to bear. And then this happened. First the cough, then the chest pains, and blood on the tissue. I couldn't believe the same fucking thing was happening to me. I lost a husband, but I wasn't ready to lose my life. I mean, I promised him I'd live on. But they called me in, and they confirmed what I already knew. I remember they all looked down at their shoes whenever they mentioned the word cancer. That fucking cancer! Was it because I smoked more since James had died? But some people smoke all their lives and they never get sick. Life had taken so much from me already, and then it still decided it wasn't enough yet, so it came back for what's left. What did I do to be punished like this? Why me? It's not fucking fair! So, now, I know how this ends. I get nowhere. My whole life was fucking pointless. I achieved nothing, and those few people that know me will soon forget I ever existed. And on top of it, I'm probably losing my mind, because I've seen things. A talking cat from a burned house, different worlds, disfigured creatures. But that's probably just my cancer spreading into my brain, because I'm sure it was all in my head. George, I'm just tired. I'm scared. And now I'm covered in mud, and I don't even have any clean clothes to put on. And Thank you, George. I needed to let it all out, I guess.
And now you also need a nice cup of tea. I'll make you one. But first, let's get you a change of clothes.
I'm alright. These will dry soon.
No. You should take one of the jumpers from the line. And there's a pair of jeans there that looks about your size too.
No, I can't.
I insist. They're Sarah's old clothes. She ain't worn them in years. They're too small for her anyway. I was thinking of giving to a charity shop in Oniton. But this is even better. And it'll save us a trip in a town.
Yeah?
Of course. Go on, grab one and go get changed. I'll put the kettle on.
Mr. Fox, I presume?
I know why you came here. You want the box, don't you?
The box?
No need to pretend. I know you want it. Everyone wants it. Well, that's not entirely true. I don't want it. But you're new here, and why else would you come to this grumbling old house other than to find that damn box? Am I right?
I was told to look for the treasure. This box sounds like it could be it.
I'm sure it is. After all, there's nothing else here that's worth looking for. Just a whole lot of suffering wherever you go.
Who are you?
Look. Whenever I try to remember my name, I get this huge fucking headache. It literally feels like my brain's being stabbed with hundreds of tiny knives. So, no offense, but I'll just skip that part, may I? It's not like it matters anyway. I'm just another ghost, living on Burnhouse Lane, waiting for something. I think it should be happening any day now.
You're sick. Like me, aren't you?
Everyone's sick on Burnhouse Lane. Haven't you noticed that yet? We're all dealing with it differently. Some of us give up right at the start. They put a gun to their head and pull the trigger. They swallow poison. Anything, really, just to escape the horrors waiting for them here. Then there's the weak ones. They try to fight, but how can they win against their own minds? So they all turn into pathetic shadows of their former selves, and they wander the dark corners of this place like zombies. And then there's us. We are strong enough to see it through to the end, but at what cost?
Why do you not want the box for yourself?
Oh, that's because I know what's inside. And it's not for me. Or rather, I know I'd be very tempted to use it, because I really don't want to die. But that would make me someone that I don't want to be. So I'll pass. Thank you. But you can have it. It's okay. I don't judge.
Stop beating around the bush and tell me what's in the box. Now.
Don't start with this cat voodoo, please. I've been around cats for so long, I've grown immune to it. But since you really want to know, I'll tell you a bit more. You want spoilers? I'll spoil it for you. Why not? But I'll only do it if you play my game and give me a correct answer to my question. Interested?
Yes.
Great! It involves magic, so listen carefully. I am now picturing an object. A vegetable. I can see it inside my head clear as day. I will now send this image into your mind. Share it with you telepathically. I want you to focus real hard and see it too. Take your time and then tell me, what vegetable am I thinking of?
It's tomato.
But that's not even a vegetable.
Oh, right. Sorry.
You didn't really focus, did you? Oh well, you lose, I'm afraid. So you won't be getting any spoilers from me today.
Tell me more about this box.
Well, it's black, which, by the way, happens to be my favourite colour. And it's made of wood, about this big. But it's not the box itself that you want. It's what's in it.
And what's that?
Oh, I won't spoil it for you. You'll see for yourself when you get it. If you get it, I mean. 'Cause it's not gonna be easy.
Do you know where I can find this box?
Yeah. It's in the other building, right across this great big chasm. Look.
But how can I get there?
I know a way. I could take you there. But there's something we should do before we go. And I know this will sound a bit crazy, but we'll need a cat to help us.
The bent cat? You know him?
What? No, he's not burned. He's white as snow, with a black stripe on his tail. He kinda looks like a big raccoon, you know what I mean?
Moonlight?
Yes, so you know him.
Oh, we've been to hell and back together. He's an old friend. Where is he?
Well, it's a long bloody street. He could be anywhere. But you can summon him.
Summon? A cat?
Summon a cat, indeed.
How the hell do I summon a cat?
Well, there's only one way I know. So, tell me, can you by any chance play the piano?
What? Yeah. I can. I used to be pretty good. But what's that got to do with bloody cats?
They love it.
How do you know?
I have this friend who always opens the window and plays for the neighborhood cats. And they all come running like she's their cat mother calling them for dinner.
Shall we ask a friend to play then?
No, she can't come to Burnhouse Lane, thankfully. So, yeah, it's gonna have to be you, I'm afraid. Oh, and make sure you put out a bowl of milk for the cat first. They like that.
Okay. Milk and music. Yeah, I can do that. It's time for me. I'll talk to you later, girl.
Be careful out there. I heard strange noises outside earlier tonight.
I forgive you for what you did. I know you didn't want to hurt me.
No, not yet.
Why not?
You didn't leave the milk for him. That'd be rude to summon the cat and offer him an empty bowl, right?
I guess. Fine, let's get that milk first. It worked! This is incredible.
Cats are magical creatures. Everyone knows that. Hey, how you doing there, mate? You alright? Okay, you pet him now. And then we shall go over to the other building and wait for the elevator. Huh? I'll explain it later. Now go on, show him some love.